Okay, so I was on Twitter, right, and I saw this post. At least Rafa had the balls to call out Hicks and kill it. Klopp needs to take a leaf out of his book and stop being a yes man. And then they linked this image. Rafael Benitez blames American owners for Liverpool's lack of depth. Right? It's happening again. They're blaming Jürgen Klopp again. Jürgen Klopp said it before, I'm just employed here. Now, there was a reply to that post, and this reply says everything. I get it, but Klopp came into this job knowing what they were. They haven't changed since owning us at all. You can't accept the job with huge constraints and then complain later. Well, you can, but then look what happened to Rafa. That's all it is, bro. Like, Klopp knows. Ever since Jürgen Klopp came here, he knows who FSG are, how their business model works, and he has done amazing things working within that. Let me get some quotes. Klopp on budgets. I have all the information around and I know what is possible and not possible, and it's not always exactly what I want. And furthermore, but it is not my job to complain. It is my job to take the team we have at the end of the transfer window and make the best of it, and not sitting here thinking, oh, they have this and they have that. That's how I understand it. He's basically telling you guys, I'm just a manager. You know, it's out of my hands, you know. Going back to the post, he called Klopp a yes man. A yes man because he's not saying anything about FSG. He has called them out before, but he's not going to call them out by name. He literally said, I know what's possible and not possible, and it's not always exactly what I want. That's calling them out. I'm not saying Klopp is blameless or he doesn't make weird decisions, like tactically sometimes, you know, and also giving Jordan Henderson that massive contract. Even though our sporting director didn't want that to happen, Klopp was like, nah, I'll give Henderson the contract, and then letting Wijnaldum leave at the same time. If Jürgen Klopp thinks that Liverpool are set defensively, then it is time to admit that FSG are not the only issue at the club. He didn't say that though. He didn't say that. He said in an ideal world, we would have 6, 7, 8 centre backs. In an ideal world where the owners could back the manager, you know, you could have these options. To go back to my other point of Jürgen Klopp knew what he was getting into, here's this quote that he said, blah 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 blah. Okay, since I've been here, we have had to live within our means. The club has had to, and of course that doesn't make it easier. The problem is not our situation, it's just in comparison to the other main teams. We have to be on point, that's pretty much a thing, there is not a lot of space for failure. It doesn't make it easier when you can't sign the players that you need for your system or for how you want to play. That's basically what he's saying. Also, people have been bringing up this quote that he said like a year ago. Jürgen Klopp on midfield options. Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, Mona, Keita, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho, Oxlade Chamberlain. Now you tell me what kind of player we are missing. People are using this quote as like, oh, gotcha. Jürgen Klopp thinks this is good enough. Gotcha. I want to ask you a question. Where are these players now? The only 2 players are still here is Thiago and Harvey Elliott. Everyone else is gone. Now, there are still, how many days? 7 days left of the transfer window. If we don't sign... Okay, yeah.